Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks, and today I've got for you the first actual video in my brand new tank request series. And today the most voted for tank was the FV4005 Stage 2. And as the comment said, what a great place to start. The 183mm massive Hesh cannon on this thing. Not the original, 215B183 was the original, but probably these days a lot more people have this, a lot more people play this. I think because of the mobility, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, as this is a tank request series, before we get too much into the video, make sure you go down into the comments at some point and vote on what tank you want to see next. The rules are, make sure it's on my tank list, link again in the description, click through the tank list, it just takes you to a Google document with all my tanks on it. It can't be on the red list, it can't be an SPG, and it can't be played within the last 3 months. Obviously, that's not really a problem, as long as you don't pick the 4005, because this is the first one. If you do need a reminder of any of the rules, then head back to the opening video. Again, I'll leave the link to that in the description as well, and I just explain all the rules in that. And again, because this is my tank request, and because it's a new thing that I'm doing this series, if you become the most voted commenter across my first 5 videos, you will win yourself 1,000 gold. I'm not going to put it in the title, I'm not going to put it in the description. It's only for people who actually watch my videos, engage, and enjoy the content. So yeah. Other than that, let's jump into this. So we've got, like I said, the FV4005. What is this thing all about? Just a small, little, what is it all about? And then we'll jump into the gameplay. So this thing, ignore the rest of the tank. It's all designed just to carry this thing here. And that is the 183mm L4 gun. 1,750 average damage on the Hesh rounds with 230mm penetration. I don't know what these rounds are, never fired one in my life. And the AP rounds, you fire them occasionally. Like, if I always say if you've got like an E100 or a mouse at a dodgy angle, like side or something, side with turret face towards you, AP's not too bad because you can do more damage to the AP than you probably will the Hesh. 310 penetration and 1,150 average damage, which is very nice. Other than that, 2 rounds a minute. So DPM is trash. 0.42 dispersion standard and 3.7 second aim time. It's not the best gun other than the damage, but obviously you come here for the damage on this tank. It's relatively quick, like for how big the tank the gun is. 32 kilometers an hour forwards, 18 horsepower per ton is really not too shabby. View range doesn't really matter, get other things to spot for you. Armor obviously is the main weakness of this thing. The whole turret is only 14mm thick, which means it can pretty much be overmatched by everything. Well, it can be overmatched by absolutely everything this thing can meet. It can nearly be overmatched by pretty much everything in the game, which is very interesting. Equipment I've gone for on this tank, basically all around the gun, no camo, no nothing like that. I've gone for a gun rammer, obviously, to try and get the reload time down in the improved slot. Improved aiming, I've only just actually switched the setup of improved aiming and enhanced gun laying drive. Before I had vents and gun laying drive. So I'm going to see how this works. I've played one kind of warm-up game and it went relatively well. So yeah, we're going to try this setup out of improved aiming and gun laying drive just to get the aim time down as quick as can. Because with this, the aim circle starts smaller, it ends up smaller, and it gets there quicker with the gun laying drive. So yeah, with my setup, 0.36 dispersion is not too shabby. Other than that, let's jump into the gameplay. Like I said, make sure you go comment on what tank you'd like to see next. Just click through to the tank list. Pick a tank off there. I've got like 243 tanks or something ridiculous in my garage. So pick a tank off there. Give it a comment. Whilst you're in the comments, make sure you give other comments thumbs up as well of other tanks that you would like to see. And yeah, I'll play that in the next video. Without further ado, let's jump into the gameplay. So, here we go, guys. First game in, and ooh, Corellia. Now, this is actually quite a bad matchup for the 4005. 2 light tanks isn't good, and 2 arty isn't good. So, we're going to have to try and make sure that we stay more towards the back of the map. And this is probably, this tank is not as much as it's a great entry to Tank Request, and like if I hit things, it's going to be an amazing entry to Tank Request. It's also probably going to be quite a boring entry to Tank Request, especially as I'm not really a Tank Destroyer player much. So when I do play Tank Destroyers, I don't play that aggressively because I don't really know. Oh, I know how to play them aggressively, but I don't really like to take too many risks in them, especially well, the FV4005 you can't really take risks in it. You take risks, you die. 9 times out of 10. So it's probably not the greatest first tank of Tank Request to showcase like my abilities, but if it goes well, it might be. Right, let's see if we can get a cheeky blind shot. There. That's a bad chat. Oh, I couldn't actually see him. Oh well, let's keep moving. I was going to try and blind fire the leopard when he was stuck out this side of the rock, but then when he moved to that side, I was like, nah, I can't actually hit him. Tell you what we are going to do, though. We are going to try and blind fire an FV4005 that sat at the back of the map, because funny. Ready? What do we reckon? Oh, no, we're not. We're going to... Oh! Oh! Damn! Holy crap, I did not expect that. And we rolled for 1940 as well. Holy moly. 60 TP spotted me. Need to be careful of RT. Holy... It was more the roll. More the damage roll. 19... I mean, I didn't expect to pen him first things first. And then the damage roll as well. Right, basically what I'm doing is I'm aiming this side because if he pokes this side, he's going to get killed by a lot. If he pokes this side, he won't actually spot me. Right, it's going to be a good indication, this mouse driving across, see if they do have FVs at the back. Or an FV at the back. You can't side scrape against an FV. Ha 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 ha. Oh shit, we've lost the other side. We've lost the other flank. Okay, I'm still just going to play support on this flank to start. Just to make sure that we're still... No, these shells are exploding. Sometimes good. If somebody else is blind firing, let them do it. No, 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 no. Reload. Ooh, close. Right, I need to repair that. Who needs a driver? Probably me in a minute, but... Oh, there was an FE at the back. That chat's hit him a little bit. I'm going to swing back in just so we're protected-ish from RT. And then we'll swing back out and see if we can... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nah, shot one left. I think the play for me now is to try and get up on the hill. The FV won't spot me because at the minute I'm still out of view range. So I'm not going to move within max view range just in case he has moved into the bush. We're just going to pre-aim for now. No, he's going to die. Splash? Oh, he didn't splash. I think he poked a bit of his bum round. Yeah, I didn't want to move to within view range there just in case he poked the bush, because obviously an FV poking against an FV, FV's going to win. And in that case, it wasn't me. I just can't believe that bloody damage roll, man. 1,940. That's the highest damage roll I think I've seen in so long. Alright. I've just got to be so careful moving up here because there's no predictability where the bushes are. Ideally, I'd like to move across this side so it limits where I can be shot from. Because obviously, because of how poor the camo is on this tank, you just sometimes get spotted where you don't even know. Yeah, that guy's dead. That's good. I know the IS-7 isn't exactly renowned for spotting, but again, poor view range of this. Poor view range, poor camo rating of this tank. It's a Leo. Oh, I want the Leo. If I aim... Oh, he's not picking up. Can we hit the progetto? We can hit the progetto. Aim, 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 aim. Send it! Nice. Right, let's try and reload and see if we can get this progetto. Everyone will focus on Artie. I'm not going to bother looking at Artie. No point. Where's the progetto? Who's about here somewhere? Yep, there he is. If he stays there for another 8 seconds, I'll try it. No. Come on. Come on, progetto. Come on, somebody make him poke again. Somebody make him poke again. We're looking like 9 minutes left on the game. It's been a relatively quick game. Right, he's poking the other side. I'm going to move there just so I do have aim on that side. Turret's good. Yeah, turret rotation's good. Something you have got to be very aware of in this tank is the fact it doesn't actually have a fully traversable turret. So sometimes you run out of turret traverse. Artie. Not worth me looking at. Oh, he's just going to get clipped by a bad shot. I'm not going to actually get a shot in here. Yeah, it's upsetting. But still, decent game. 3,837 damage. Oh, I could have actually got a shot into this guy. That was upsetting. Oh well. 3,837. 2 kills. An absolute bombshell at that 60 TP. Nearly a 2,000 roll. Man. That's pretty good. Pretty good game. Hurry up and exit battle. There we go. So yeah, 3,000. We didn't hit anything blind. I didn't expect to because I think the only blind shell we fired was at the FV, and we know it hit the rock. Finished second on damage, but only just. It was very close at the top actually amongst damage on my team. Fair play to that progetto on the enemy team. 4,900. 7 shots fired, 4 hit, 2 penned. Not too bad. Obviously, you lose a buttload of credits in this tank. But yeah, where did we hit that 60 TP? Look at battle hits. FV right, flushes. Ooh, lower plate. If I'd have been a tiny bit higher, I'd have probably been like a 600 damage roll instead 1,900. Oh, he's gonna be so pissed. God damn. Right, let's jump into. We'll go another game. That was a quick game, so we'll go into our second game. Right, so here we go. Mines now. Yeah. Mines is a tricky map because I don't want to just camp. Camping's boring on mines because you go up the hill, they go up the hill, you then get spotted, you just get absolutely dicked. So what I'm going to do, I think, is come into the town. Because obviously in the town from this side is a lot safer than in the town from south spawn. Because if you go into town from south spawn and the enemies take the hill, you just die. If you go in the town from north spawn, it's not as clear cut as that because it's very rare that you get enemies sit up on the hill this side because they get shot by the tank destroyers. Oh, Ferdinand's not moving. Again, really nice matchup though. No light tanks, which is very nice, and only one arty, which is a tier 8 arty, which again, very, very nice. You have got to be so careful in the FV when it comes to like, okay, good, our team's taking the hill. Maybe I should have gone island. No, you're right. You've got to be so careful when it comes to pushing too far because your reverse speed is so poor. I'm just gonna. Again, the use of your auto forwards function is so important in the FV as well. Oh, damn, son! Oh, that is one very unhappy T110E4. Okay, I need to back off. I don't know if you guys saw that, but you saw the CS 59 like hightailing it around this side of the map. So I'm just going to back off. Projecto. Snapshot. No, snapshot didn't work. CS fired at me. Char fired at me. Yep, need to back off, back off, back off, back off, back off, back off, back off. This is where the reverse speed sucks. Mr. Lover. Oh, that Prosciutto's going to get all three into me. Good news is he's a bit of a numpty, so obviously he's fired all three. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nah! Thought he'd be there. Need this guy spotted. I don't think he can spot me because of this, these trees just here. Char's backed off. I need this Progetto to go. I'm on 900 health. I can't risk it with the E4 if he's loaded HE. Well, either if he's loaded HE or the Progetto. And then the E4 both hit me. Then I'm in the shit. Nice, there is the E4. Right. Trouble is on mines, you can't really push down here. Down through the town because of tank destroyers camping at the back. However, looking at what's spotted and what's not spotted, the only tank destroyers that are at the back are going to be the Scorpions and maybe the KPZs. Okay, S-Con is coming this way. Yes, Conk is no longer coming this way. Nice. Right, E4's dead, so what I'm now going to do is try and back all the way off and try and blind fire this bush up here. Okay, other Scorpion spotted at the back there. Well, I need to back off so much so that I don't get spotted, because if I get spotted, I have my arty spidey sense is tingling a bit. Oh crap. I think my driving spidey sense should be tingling a bit more, because... Where is the bush? There. That's where that bush is. 5. No. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click. Ugh, shot went high and left. Server died. Well, that actually puts me very much alone now. I think if I back off... Might try and push up onto the hill. Try and get a shot at one of the tank destroyers sitting at the back, because I don't really want to fight this Super Conqueror. He's going to have loaded HE. Well, if he's got any kind of a brain about him, he'll probably have loaded HE. Because he shit. What the Super Conqueror should be thinking there is I'm the last guy who was spotted on this side, so he wants to load HE, so he has a chance to one-shot me. Thought I'd try it. See if we can get the E50. Right. We're up on the hill now, so we're in a strong position. But you gotta be careful when you're on the hill, obviously with proxy. Like this S-Con can really be a pain in my side if he just sits under here. And the issue is with how big this tank is. Usually what you can do in tanks, on the hill, to protect yourself from arty and tank destroyers, you can sit behind this rock, and usually low enough down that the guys down here can't shoot up into you. But because of how tall the FV is, it's actually very tricky to, because you can't really sit safe. Okay, S-Conk's not proxying. Trying that guy. He's still on a bit of health, actually. Looks like he wants to poke. Is there a bush to the side? There is. Okay, he might not poke this side. Although when the Shah pushes up, he might. Stay aimed here. And hope that they don't really realise that I'm up here. Because I haven't been spotted yet, I don't believe. Hope he pokes back just a little bit too far. Ah, he's taking hits. If he dies, I'll then poke up into this bush here and see if I can spot any TDs. Okay, it's time to try and spot TDs anyway. The devils. Where's this other scorpion? Do you reckon he's still going to be in this bush? Nope. I got spotted for that. KPC poked. No? Did he not spot me? Oh no, I'm out of view range. Good job, Max. Oh, there's the E50. Ideally, I want this other Scorpion. I don't really want the E50. Or Artie, to be fair. I'm here for now. Oh, there's the Scorpion. Ah. No source. Oh, for God's sakes. This is where the long aim time of this thing is not fun. Yeah. Still, half decent game as well. That Shah looked like he did absolute bits for the team, and either that or he was just kill stealing. Should we try and like splash? No, I was gonna say should we try and splash 1-3? What you've got to also remember is every time you fire a shot in this tank, it's 8,000 credits coming out the end of your barrel. It gets expensive real quick. But blind firing is always fun in this tank because there's a high possibility that you're just going to absolutely ruin somebody's day. Yeah, pretty good. And the Shah was, well, I say kill stealing, did 3k damage. Finished top on damage. It's very nice. That E4 at the start sucks to be him. Yeah, S-Conk. Ooh, we only just... Wow, fair play. Unlucky to that E4. Very unlucky. That really should have hit the front of his turret. I expected it to hit like here. I expected that where it penned, but no, goddamn, man. It's a bloody lucky shot if ever I've seen one. Anyway, that's pretty much all we've got time for. That's all I'm going to do for tank requests. Like I said, tank requests will be 1 or 2 games. It's the FV, you've got to do 2 games really, and the first one was quite quick. But yeah, make sure you go down into the comments, vote on your next tank. So like I say, leave a comment on a tank you want to see, and then please make sure that you give other comments upvotes, and I will play the most voted for next time. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. And like I said before, the most voted, upvoted commenter after the first 5 videos will win 1,000 gold. So other than that, thank you all so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.